We leave Pakistan today on a journey that we've worked really hard. We've worked really hard at over the last couple of years. We leave very, very well prepared. We leave as well prepared as we possibly could have, and we leave a team that I believe in, both in talent and attitude, and believe that we have the skills to be really successful. Our preparation phase has been outstanding. Our preparation now leading into this World Cup is brilliant, with a series against the world's #1 ranked side in their own conditions. That will give us an opportunity to really test ourselves. It'll give us an opportunity to test our combinations and give us an opportunity to hopefully hit the World Cup with a lot of confidence.
Thank you very much. Mickey, Sarfraz.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सबसे पहले, और जैसे कि मिक्की ने बताया एज अ कोच और एज अ कैप्टन भी मैं आपको ये बताना चाहता हूँ कि हमारी टीम की तैयारी बहुत अच्छी है और सारे लड़के वेल प्रिपेयर्ड हैं। यहाँ पे हमने बहुत हार्ड वर्क किया है, 3-4 दिन जितना भी हमें टाइम मिला है, और उसके अलावा अभी हमारे पास वहाँ पे टाइम है। और टीम बहुत ज़बरदस्त है हमारी, बड़ी बैलेंस टीम है। बैटिंग लाइनअप हमारी बहुत अच्छी है, बॉलर्स हमारे पास मौजूद हैं। तो इंशाल्लाह हम एज अ टीम पूरी कोशिश करेंगे कि वर्ल्ड कप में अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस का मुजाहिदा करें। और जैसे कि बताया कि हम सब कुछ जो है पूरी तरह तैयार होकर जा रहे हैं और इंशाल्लाह हम अपना बेस्ट से बेस्ट देने की कोशिश करेंगे वर्ल्ड कप में।
ओके, फर्स्ट पहले हम मिकी से क्वेश्चन लेंगे इन इंग्लिश, देन वी विल मूव ऑन टू सरफराज।
शायद माइक।
Good luck for Mission World Cup.
Thanks, Saeed.
What do you think Pakistan teams are favorites or underdogs?
I think there's 10 very, very good cricket teams, and I think that's what makes this World Cup so special, is that you have to arrive every day. You have to put your best on for 10 games, and initial phase is to qualify and get into those top 4, and then hopefully take it from there. We know that if we play to our best of our ability, we have the potential to certainly go all the way. But as I said before, there's a lot of very, very good cricket teams out there, and we're going to have to play very well.
Vicky, I think that the off-spin department of the team is looking somewhat weak in presence of Shoaib Malik and Hafiz, because both are not in their true form for the last many years. So how you will depend on these two guys when the other teams have around 20 batsmen, left-handed batsmen, and against, as you know, against left-handed batsmen, off-spinner can be very much effective.
Yeah, that's a good question, and we have belief in Shoaib Malik. We have belief in Mohammad Hafiz. Mohammad Hafiz actually bowled a couple of balls yesterday at our training, which was pleasing to see. In terms of our squad balance and in terms of our strategy, they will play a role. At least Safi has the ability to have off spinners at his disposal. We made no secret of the fact that our strategy is going to be to attack. We're going to look to take wickets. We're going to look to take to bowl sides out, because I think that's how we're going to win games. That's our strength, and we feel we've got it covered now in all departments. We've got left arm spin, we've got leg spin, we've got left arm quick, we've got right arm pace, and we do have the ability of Malik and Hafiz to bowl off spin for us. So we think we've got all bases covered.
Mazhar?
Mickey, Babar Azam was yesterday asked about Pakistan's strike rate issues, and he said that he's #1 batsman and he does not need power hitting. So do you agree with this notion?
Sorry, I missed the name, Mas?
Babar Azam. He was asked yesterday about Pakistan's power hitting issues, and he said that if he's #1 batsman, then he does not really need power hitting.
Baba has a specific role within the team, and I can honestly say we've got some serious batsmen in our team. But Baba Azam, the way he's playing at the moment, has the ability to be as good as anybody in the world. If Baba Azam's getting us 100, we're comfortable that we have the batsmen around him to get our scores of 300, 320, etc. Baba plays a very key role for us. Baba's strike rate at the moment, over the last 2 years, is just on 80. Baba knows he's got to increase that, as do a lot of our batsmen, and that's something that we've spoken about and something that we've worked on. Barbers is so talented, he has the ability to do that anyway. If Barber's getting us hundreds, we're comfortable, Muzz, because we think we've got enough in our other batsmen to be able to get the required scores.
Yusuf sir.
Mickey, are you missing Shadab Khan from World Cup squad, and would you like to share his medical history?
Sorry, I missed it. Shadab Khan?
Shadab Khan medical report, and are you missing?
Oh, look, Shadab's a wonderful cricketer. We call it, and I think the buzzword in world cricket at the moment is three-dimensional. Shadab is three-dimensional. He fields cover point for us. He bats in the top 7 or 8, and he plays a very key role for us just outside the power play in terms of taking wickets. So of course we miss a guy like Shadab. However, we've tried to cover that hole with a like-for-like wrist spinner, and we also feel that it's not about one man. The team's certainly not about one man. There's a squad of 15 that's going to go to the World Cup, and all 15 of those players have the ability to win games, and all 15 of those players will step up and cover the hole that Shadab leaves. And I've got to say right now that he's not out the World Cup. There's certainly hope on him playing, and we'll see how that evolves over the next couple of weeks.
Hassan.
Mickey, in the ICC events, we have seen the wickets are flat, and in a sense, the conditions are tailor-made for big scores. But over the years, Pakistani batsmen have struggled to score at brisk rates, and this is the same lineup which has had that problem. So how do you think that you will be able to sort of cover that problem with these batsmen?
We've been working extremely hard on covering that issue. We've looked at our strike rates. We've spoken about that as a batting unit, and the players have worked unbelievably hard on that. Yes, we've been following the scores in England at the moment, and it has appeared that there has been big scores scored. However, I'll remind you that during the Champions Trophy, which was only 2 years ago, the average score in the Champions Trophy was 283. I think I'm right, Maz? The average score was 283. And we're comfortable that if the conditions are the same, if they dry, we have the ability to reverse swing the ball. If the conditions are slightly overcast, we've got the ability to swing the ball and to seam the ball around it in our attack. And we're comfortable we've got a batting unit that can fulfill all the roles required. I think the key for us right now is that we leave Pakistan incredibly well prepared and with the best possible team that we could have picked. And the belief that we have in these players is massive, because we believe they're incredibly skillful and can go all the way.
Daniel.
Mickey, hi. You said after Shadab was injured, you said he's not out of the World Cup, but we have selected Yasser for the England series. Yeah. Yasser hasn't been in great ODI form. Do you still think if Shadab isn't fit for the World Cup, you're definitely set on taking Yasser, or is there a chance you might take another spinner if Shadab doesn't quite perform up to expectations?
Oh, look, I think time will tell on that one, Daniel. When we sat and selected with Inzi yesterday, Safi and I, we looked at somebody that can replace. We looked at a wrist spinner. Wrist spinners, it's vogue in cricket at the moment. All teams have good wrist spinners. Yasser was the fastest to 200 wickets. Let's not forget that, albeit in Test cricket. Yes, that shows he can bowl. ODIs that we played against Australia, he bowled the best he did in that series. The key for Yasser is to challenge both edges. If Yasser's challenging both edges of the bat, the inside edge and the outside edge, he becomes a different beast. If he's only challenging the outside edge, players can line him up and hit him one side of the ground. Yasser is under no illusions that he has to challenge the inside edge as well, and that means bowling his googly more often. He bowled his googly with decent effect in those last couple of games, and the conditions in the UAE, the wickets were particularly flat and didn't turn. If we get on a wicket that just grips a little bit, Yasser, we still feel can be a weapon for us. But in terms of your initial question, time will tell on where we go in terms of the final World Cup squad on that one.
Shaman.
Mickey, talking about the combination of the team, you said in the Pakistan series that there are 4 slots left for the guys to be filled for the World Cup. Are you satisfied they have failed successfully?
Yeah, I'm very satisfied. I'm very satisfied we've filled our slots successfully. I'm incredibly confident and incredibly excited about the skills of the players that we take away now. There's room for us to move because every team's still got until May the 23rd. That's not the focus for us though. The focus for us is going now, getting confidence, beating England, and then taking that same those combinations into a World Cup. I'm confident we've filled those slots successfully. Thank you.
Mickey, it's usually our batting that we are afraid of, but this time it's the bowling that seems a little inexperienced with no Amir, no Shinwari.
Well, Amir's going to be in England. I think we understand Shinwari's. He's done exceptionally well. Shinwari. He's very unlucky to miss out. I think we've covered the bases in terms of our attack. With Hassan is now an experienced bowler. He's an experienced campaigner. Junaid and Amir in our initial 17 as they sit are experienced campaigners. They bankers. You know what you're going to get from them. Shaheen Shah Afridi is a wonderful talent. We know that. Fahim Ashraf, we think's got better and better and better over the last couple of years. He's certainly proved his worth, and he's working on and becoming a really good all-rounder. And then we've got the surprise package, and I think we looked at as a selection panel. We did our homework in terms of opposition we were playing against, conditions we were likely to come up with. And in Hasnain, we've got an X-factor player. The captain has a player that he can throw the ball to if he needs a wicket, if he needs to strike. We understand he's inexperienced. Sometimes in inexperience and in youth comes a lot of attitude, and we're hoping he gives us that. And certainly against four of the 9 teams we're going to be playing against. He comes into the equation that when you're talking Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka and West Indies, where we're going to have to beat them, we'll beat them with express pace. So he forms part of an initial game plan for us.
Mickey, you always emphasize on fitness. So why unfit, not fully fit Imad Wasim, who failed to pass his fitness test in the side?
No, Imad Wasim, he's got better and better. Imad's attitude to fitness has changed completely. He shed 25% in skin folds. He's working incredibly hard. He's got an issue with his knees. Yes, he has an issue with his knees. We know that. We're still not compromising on our fitness standards at all. And Imad knows that. And Imad's worked incredibly hard to get himself into the best possible physical shape he can be. However, for us now, we've got the base in terms of our fitness. All our players are at a level they need to be. For us now, the concentration goes on to skills, it goes on to execution when we get to England, because we've done the hard work. The base in terms of that is covered. And as I've always said to you, fitness has been a non-negotiable for us in terms of the squad. Not because it guarantees you success, it doesn't guarantee you runs and wickets, but it guarantees you a better chance of recovering. We've got 20 games in the UK, we need to recover quickly, and it gives you a better chance of runs and wickets. So we're very happy that we're very well prepared in that department.
Mickey, nowadays yo-yo test is get very popular team. But top one in the yo-yo test and best performer, very good batsman, Mohammad Rizwan, not existing in 17 even. Why?
Yeah, Mohammad Rizzi's he's an incredible player. He's come off 200s. He was fantastic in the UAE for us. Rizzi doubles up as a keeper batsman. Our captain's a keeper batsman. Rizzi, we're hoping will be one of the players we have in England, ready to step up at any time if we need a replacement through injury. Rizzi's cricket has gone to another level. And we're really proud that he gives us a lot of depth in terms of our squad now.
Mickey, do you think World Cup is your last job and you want to finish it with a high note? And secondly, what about Amir? Do you think he should be a part of a World Cup squad as he's a part of 17 players?
To answer your first question, hopefully the World Cup is a massive highlight for all of us. Let's hope. in terms of it being my last job, certainly in Pakistan, I hope not. I still think there's unfinished business, but that will be up to the PCB at the end of the World Cup to make those decisions. In terms of Amir's running well. His attitude's been outstanding. He's been brilliant the way he's gone about the last couple of weeks, and he will have opportunity in England to show us that he still deserves a spot in the World Cup squad. So he'll get some opportunities there, as will everybody, and it'll be interesting to see who steps up to the plate and takes them.
Yeah, Mickey, from the day when you were focusing on the fitness level in Pakistan cricket team, and you guys set some benchmark 17.4. But when you are going for this big journey, 5 of the players like Yasir Shah, Shadab Khan, Mohammad Hafiz, Mohammad Abbas, Abid Ali, Imad Wasim, these players are, in fact, their fitness is doubtful. How disturbing is this for you?
I don't know. I'm not sure where you got your information from. Mohammad Abbas has just run his personal best. Mohammad Hafiz hasn't done anything for 6 weeks because he's had a broken finger. Mohammad Hafiz is always incredibly fit. Yes. Yasir Shah has work to do. I'll make no bones about that. He gets the required level just. He's got a lot of work to do, Yasir Shah. Imad Wasim, we've already covered off on, and I'm not sure who was the other one you mentioned? Abid Ali was perfect. He passed his test. He passed his test. The one thing you've got to realize with Abid Ali and Hasnain is they've only been in our setup for the last 3 weeks. They've come into our setup. The standards in our setup are incredibly high. They have never been subject to the standards that they've been to now. Their performances over the last 3 weeks, and I include Hasnain in that, and Abid Ali, has only gone up. Every time they've done a test, every time they've trained, Hasnain hadn't run a fitness test ever in his life. He hadn't run a yo-yo test when he ran the first one. Poor Hasnain, when he's supposed to go slowly, sprinted the first couple, and he didn't realize the concept. I can honestly say that their attitudes to their fitness has been exceptional, and we are very, very happy and very proud with the way they've gone about it in terms of their attitude.
Mickey here. Mickey, we had a number of foreign coaches in the past, but we never won the mega event. What's special in you as a Mickey Arthur can make the difference or can make the history for Pakistan?
Ultimately, we prepare the players. We set up strategy together with the captain. I think the key for that is I can't guarantee that, but what I can guarantee is preparation. What I can guarantee is proper strategy. What I can guarantee is a very happy dressing room, and what I can guarantee is our belief in every one of the players that play for Pakistan. And that are embarking on this journey. That's what we can give them. We trust them, we trust their ability, and we'll give them the belief and confidence to hopefully get them to perform to the best of their abilities.
Okay, now we'll take questions from Safra.